Today we will be featuring an informative speech towards the topical pattern. Today is going to be the topic on fashion design industry, and my general purpose is to inform. Specifically, I would like to inform that from one of our God-given abilities and survival methods of clothing, that there can be a further substantiality through the process of giving back to the world and embracing each one's unique attributes. By building a brand that reflects God's values and offering a uniqueness to the world. Imagine to walk into a department store and each piece of fabric and design catches your eyes. As you are approaching the merchandise, your eyes cannot lose focus. Each garment, you must stop and wonder, can I really afford this? This must be way too expensive for me. How could I ever, afford this? And you slowly gravitate towards the tag, closer and closer. Is this true? Could this be true? There's possibly an error. This is much less expensive than I was anticipating. This looks like haute couture minus the haute couture prices. Could there be really such a place that offers stylish brands that cater towards each person's unique attributes? The fashion industry and passion for Christ could potentially gravitate and relieve people in an extremely competitive industry, with total understanding that passion for Christ will never go out of style. This job set allows you to stay current with trends and help you build clients all around the globe. This go-getter mentality can help set you and build you into great relationships and indulge in textiles, merchandise, and build your senses of creativity of doing something that you love, with also touching the lives of others and passing along the good cheer for Christ. Through the growing number of people in the industry, there are limitless possibilities of touching someone's life and making them feel great about themselves again. By building a God-honoring atmosphere with a genuine interest and carrying out my customer service skills with others, building a brand that can honor each person and their unique attributes. With a fashion for Christ never going out of style, you can create a brand that reflects God's values and help to give back to the community, something that will carry on for, lifetimes to come. First, I will open about the unique values this fashion designing industry could complement by promoting sales towards a far greater cause, such as donating towards the research for the cure for cancer and diabetes. And by embracing these conditions, by being yourself and making yourself feel beautiful. And lastly, excited about the network that could complement different cultures and building a brand that promotes the love for Christ. And once again, a trend that's never going to go out of style. Now let's get excited and talk about the endless possibilities of the fashion world. With food, clothing, shelter, and God being the main sources of survival, clothing can be classified as a staple in your everyday cycle of life. Through the understanding that everyone has their own unique way of expressing themselves, becoming part of a career in the fashion designing world can help you set yourself apart from that and help bring in substantiality through the product line. One way of setting my clothing line apart from others is that I will set aside a percentage of each sale and donate towards the research for cure for cancer and diabetes, both of which I will gladly be able to, grow into the network and be a part of, bigger charities, and, maybe one day even be able to start my own charity, honoring these things that will also bring honor to God as well. The second part of the business aspect in the fashion world is I will be able to set up the actual retail shop and make it as comfortable as possible. One of my biggest goals into opening this retail shop is to have a place for women to come in, and men, if they please, to come in and try on wigs. I would love to be able to create a comfortable atmosphere that will help these men and women to come in and feel relaxed and feel comfortable enough to choose the right look, and just make them feel comfortable and confident that they came to the right place for the right look, and give them that confidence and the boost that these women need to keep up the good fight for cancer or any unique situation they might be going through. Too often I've heard some negative feedback, about not being able to embrace one's shopping experience. But this retail shop will definitely be able to, come in, have that relaxed sense of relief, and, get back in the world and feel bold and beautiful. The prices for the product line will cater towards the moms, the students, the career-minded people, who want to have the haute couture look, but not having to pay the super haute couture prices. Much of anything in the department store will be based around tags and different things that will not harm the environment. For examples, I would like to, create the tags that are recycled, different particles and everything, and, all the different logistics behind that. The materials in the store in itself will probably be recycled, things that could just be passed on or brought to dump yards and everything. But as far as the design aspect of everything, it will be sketched out through the computer-aided design, which was, cited in Albin, because like my daughter's 3-year-old handwriting, that's pretty close as I can get as far as drawing. Those skills I have not adapted, but it will take me approximately 2 years to acquire the skills. The textile design skills and much of the designs will be done by hand. Even though much of the fashionistas are employed out of New York and California, I will start my business base out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and then slowly, gravitate towards Dallas, Texas. And then I will be giving back to the community by building these small business ideas, including the fashion design world, and open a department store initially to sell the product. I will first begin by acquiring an online store to build up enough equity and customer base, to feel for what the designs and the customers like, and build from there. Everyone's still excited about these fashion details. Let's take a closer look to the final points. The fashion designing world can help you meet endless amount of people, and the network base to help bounce back and forth the good vibes and the good news of our God. You can be more open to meet others around the globe and just embrace the different unique cultures that occupy this beautiful world. You can also give back to communities throughout by becoming more involved in the poor countries that I want to get involved with, throughout this clothing company, business venture, and just by making the world feel, beautiful and unique, and, just continue this positive domino effect of promoting something that God values in this world. To love each other as ourselves, and promoting inner peace through articles of clothing that are sold. Excuse me. With the idea that everyone has their own uniqueness about themselves, it is time to jumpstart a career that can help you feel excited about jumping out of bed each morning. To put together beautiful designs that is going to help someone else feel good about themselves. To promote something that honors God and the uniqueness of people, and give back to the environment and sustain God's resources, and purchasing something for a far greater cause than the idea of just picking out something to wear. God's love for us is eternal, and to be able to network with others through the growing industry would be my honor to present to you the life of someone passionately seeking opportunities to make this world beautiful, not leaving one detail out in a God-honoring way. Thank you for your time.